So the WWE has released longtime employee Steve Lombardi, aka the Brooklyn Brawler. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here. So I was just looking through news tonight, and I come across this headline, and I thought this was kayfabe news. You know, the satire website. WWE releases the Brooklyn Brawler, and I was like, yeah, right. You know, it would make sense because, you know, usually they do articles off of stuff that's going on currently and exaggerate it or make a funny spin off of something else, you know. So I'm reading this, and sure enough, this is from 411 Mania, to give it credit. Said had been with the company for over 30 years, perhaps the most famous enhancement talent of all time. Yeah, I'll give him that. Yeah, absolutely. WWE hadn't announced it yet, although they announced all the others. That's what's most interesting about this. Worked under several gimmicks, including Abe Knuckleball Schwartz and Kim Chi over the years. I had no idea he was Kim Chi. I guess I need to brush up on my Brooklyn Brawler history here. While he made rare appearances on camera over the years, he was mostly used backstage, where he oversaw and produced promos. Oversaw and produced promos. Okay. So, yeah, and then I'm looking at other articles here, and my buddy Paul Sweat says on Twitter, hate to see anybody lose the job they've had for 30 years, but if he was in charge of promos, he should have been canned long ago. My response to that must have had to make room for that new Triple H 3-year deal. Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! Alright, that's enough. That's enough. No more Triple H. Take it easy. Okay, one more. Suck it! Okay, that's enough now. Geez, dude, that Triple H, he's just bad. Brooklyn Brawler says on Twitter here, and this is actually from a few days ago. Today's the 10th, and this is on the 6th and 7th. He's saying these things. He says, God never puts something on you he knows you can't handle. Next tweet is, I will always be a Heyman hustle guy. And then he goes on to say, hashtag memories are something no one can ever take away from you. So obviously, you know, all thoughts expressing from being, you know, released. And, yeah, geez, after being with the company for over 30 years, yeah, I certainly would think he'd have plenty of memories. Hope we got a nice severance package. You know, you gotta wonder what a guy like him was actually earning over the years, being a backstage guy, producer, whatever they call them. You know, they probably had many titles over the years. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, you know, to see if he's going to be making, hey, maybe he'll be the new, you know, hottest free agent, you know. Hashtag NXT. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll make appearances somewhere doing something. Who knows? Well, maybe, let's see. Well, he's so good at promos and being, you know, a guy backstage. Maybe maybe TNA can, use him and bring him in and fix up their company a little bit. So, all right. Jokes aside, yeah, over 30 years, and I know something a little bit about that. My father worked at his business. He worked for Pabst, for over 30 years. So when someone says, oh, I worked here for over 30 years, I know how significant that is. That's something. And then when you're let go after that long, that sucks. But to be fair, the business is changing, and at some point you've got to give other guys a chance to grow backstage, to grow with the company. So it sucks, but it makes sense. You gotta evolve with the times, as they say, or whatever. So that's it for this one. Sucks for good old Steve Lombardi, but I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll, maybe he will retire. I don't even know his age. I'd have to go look that up, but nonetheless. All right, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.